Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time watching me, my name is Lisa. So today I wanted to show you how I use the rice water on my girls' hair. They both have two different hair textures, beautiful hair textures, and I just wanted to show you how the rice water would react on two different hair textures. Also, I am doing a little challenge. I want to see how long my girls' hair can grow within a year. And so with that being said, I will show you how I make my rice water, how long do I use it for, how long do I keep it for, and all that good stuff. So starting off, you want to make sure you rinse your rice. Make sure you rinse it off because you do not want any debris, any starch on your hair, on your child's hair. You do not want that at all. So make sure you rinse it off very well. After you do that, you put it in the mason jar. Make sure your mason jar that you have, it's a good mason jar that would preserve the rice for a longer time. I like to leave my rice for at least 5 days. I sometimes do 4, sometimes 5, and you can totally leave it for overnight, but I just like to rip all the benefits and get more benefits, so I just leave it for 4 to 5 days. And so because I leave it for that long, I have to make sure it doesn't smell funky or anything, because if you leave your rice even overnight, it could start smelling pretty funky. So what I do is I like to peel some oranges and get those orange peels, put them in the mason jar, and then add a little bit of the lavender oil. I usually do about 3 to 4 little drops on each mason jar. So I usually do 2 mason jars just because I need a good amount of the rice water. I also keep some for myself, which I will talk about in another video. All right, now let's talk about when and how I use the rice water. First of all, when do I use it? I like to use it once a month just because the rice water does contain a lot of protein, and protein can sometimes harm your hair, like your natural hair, especially for my girls. I've experienced that because I did use rice water before, especially for Zoe's hair. It did not like it as much, and so I did not bother doing it more than once a month. Actually, I do it once a month, and that is all I do. And I like to do this before I actually shampoo their hair. They actually already shampoo their hair in this video, so I just co-washed it right after. So I washed it with the conditioner. That's what I did. It's actually a co-wash type of shampoo or product, and so yeah, that's what I do. And here you see me sectioning the hair because I like to do it section by section, and I'm also detangling their hair just because it's easier when their hair is wet. I just took down some braids, and so that's what I like to do. And I like to start from the tip. It's going faster here, but I was definitely gentle. If I was not gentle, my baby would have been screaming. So you definitely want to take your time, do this gently. And it did take us all day just because obviously I have 2 girls, and so it definitely was a lot of work. But you definitely want to take your time and massage. And how I like to do it, like I said, I start from the tip and spray everywhere, and then massage the scalp, make sure I am massaging. This just helps stimulate the roots and open up the pores so the hair will be able to breathe, or your scalp will be able to breathe, and just bring out more hair, more growth. That's what we want. So that's what I do, and that's how I take care of it. So I go section by section, and I just twist it, and I will rinse it in those twists as well, because like I said, I've already shampooed their hair, so this was just a co-wash kind of thing. Alright, here now I'm wrapping Allison's hair with this Target shopping bag, and then I'm gonna go ahead and add their little sleeping bonnet that I got from Amazon, just so I can get more heat into their hair, so the treatment works pretty much. And moving on with Zoe's hair, I did the exact same thing. Like I mentioned before, their hair texture is very different. But then again, Zoe's hair seems to really like the rice water when I use it once a month. I cannot do more than once a month. I cannot overdo it with this hair. But it does like it. It's responding well to it. Another thing that I've realized is her hair sheds less with this rice water. So it's a win-win situation. You know, I just cannot overdo it. Alright, so this is Allison's hair after I've moisturized it, put in the leave-in conditioner. I do have a little leave-in conditioner that I made with aloe vera. I will show you guys in the next video how I make their leave-in conditioner. It's not their official leave-in conditioner, but it's like the aloe vera leave-in conditioner that I like to use on their hair, like, you know, every other day or so, just to keep their hair moisturized and conditioned, if that makes sense. And because it was getting late, I just did a little protective hairstyle that I found on Pinterest. And yeah, they really loved it. And this will most likely last about 2 to 3 days. And so yeah, that is our final look. And we are loving it. If you also loving it, please give this video a thumbs up, share, subscribe, and we will see you in our next video. Okay, my baby wants to say hi. It's okay, Papa. We will see you in our next video very, very soon. God bless. Bye-bye.